Well, hello again. Now you found me outside in the dark yet again. I'm here at the Pilot Lodge, number 493. I had it memorized just for a split second and it left me. Pilot Lodge number 493 here in, I don't know what town this is. I think, is this Mount Pilot? It might be Mount Pilot. I'll put it right here, what city, state we're in. I know we're in North Carolina, but we're actually really close to Virginia. Not far at all. I think Virginia is like, 10 miles from here or something like that. But, we're going to get a chance to go through this. They're actually making some Boston butts. What is a Boston butt? It's about a 8 to 14 pound pork that's been slow cooked. And they got 3 cookers out there. I'm going to show you some pictures of that in just a minute. But that's one of the fundraisers. I would say I'll probably run across more lodges that have a Boston butt sell every year than don't. I tell you, because there's a lot of them that go on. And normally they charge anywhere between $25 and say $50, depending on the size of the butt and where it is. But I think these are going for $40. So if you need a Boston butt, come check out these brothers here. Look them up online, because right now we're going to go inside and get an inside tour. Caught their master was here. I got permission. Actually met him in another lodge. So we're good to go. Because you've just entered the coolest life, Masonic edition. I got 80 Boston butts. How much do they weigh? 12 pounds? 9 pounds? What are they?
Some are 9, some are 12, some
Gotcha.
are 8.
And you got 80 out here cooking. Wow. I got 3 cookers.
You got 3 cookers going.
That's awesome. Now, how long will you cook them? 6 hours or what?
You're working 8 to 16 hours.
Wow.
Do the best part.
There you go. I want to take a bite of that. Well, I'm about to go inside right now. In fact, I'm going to close this door behind me. So we are inside of the main foyer room here. They've got an Eastern Star chapter that meets here also. And they've got some nice items here that they've had commemorations and some different things. And of course, then we get Eastern Star. You're going to find an Eastern Star plate and some other things. We're going to see some more of that. Their Eastern Star here, just as a note, is the longest continuously operating Eastern Star chapter in the state of North Carolina. Pretty impressive. I'm going to turn this around so you can see what I'm seeing. The other side of this room has got a place to sit, and you walk into a secondary room. These are some stands here for Eastern Star. There's a picture of George Washington that you find in most high schools and elementary schools. George Washington dagger. Nice. Commemorative reproduction. They got their brothers, past masters, going all the way around the room. And they've got most of them. This reminds us of the laws we just saw in it. And down here I saw the, so they got a sign-in book here. I saw the nice sword there. You can buy those online, they're really nice. But look at that one. I don't think this looks like it was handmade. Wow, that thing is heavy. Wow, that thing is heavy. Looks like it's engraved right there. Tyler sword made in 1991. Wow, that's a heavy. That's probably, I don't know, 20 pounds. I swear it is. Let's see what we got in here. So before we go inside, they got the sign-in book here, and they got some aprons here. I like the clicky aprons. I wish more lodges had clicky aprons instead of the wraparounds. I also saw this door knocker here. They got one on the other door. That's really nice. It's a good size, and it's heavy. Beautiful room though, really is. Really like the room, I like the flooring. Notice thing I notice about the flooring is these are actually 2 squares deep. Most lodges you see they're 1 square deep that's got a different shape going around it, but these are actually 2. So that definitely took some cutting to make those. They've got the star in the middle for the Eastern Star. You get your senior warden station, like the chairs, nice and heavy. Look comfortable, actually. He's got 2 columns back here for some reason, but you can see he's got the plumb. Why has he got a plumb there? I guess that's a level. The plumb is on the other one. This looks like a plumb, but this is actually a level. Most of the levels are are a little wider here, but that's where the string would hang. It would tell you if something is level or not, if it's leaning to one side. I haven't seen this one here before. Definitely seen the point within a circle, the two lines, but I haven't seen one that look like this. That's nice. St. John, point within a circle, Pilot Lodge. Definitely got a reflection to it. I like it. Columns. At least they got 2 columns in here. As I mentioned before, we had some before that didn't have any columns at all in the room, and that would be terrestrial, and this would be celestial. So this is a star map. I've never seen one that actually looked like that one there. Not that color, and these are a little smaller than a basketball, I'd say. We saw this at another lodge too that actually had a set. This was made by the same brother, so he's got a set here that he created. Brother Ward. Here they've got some old jewels and aprons of the officer aprons. Could have been their first set. You can kind of hear everybody talking in the other room. Let's see if I can close that door. Just like that, the door's closed. All right, so we are now kind of up here where the senior a master would sit, and you can see he's got the 3 steps here, and these are on the floor. Like the banisters on the side, you don't see a lot of banisters, especially this far off, but normally you don't see a door up here. This door actually goes into their kitchen and the back room. So normally you wouldn't see a door at this end of the of a lodge. Rare. I mean, extremely rare. Normally if there is a door, it does go to the kitchen. This is a 1-level lodge, so there's no upstairs and downstairs to it. Let's see what we got up here. Grand Chapter, Order of Eastern Stars, like the Eastern Stars Charter. And that could be their charter there. Got a little stainy stain on it. There we go. That's their charter. All those things happen. I do like the square that's pointed upward, just like his jewel and his apron. Big chair, big beefy chair. I like the wings on it too. Big wingback chair. And the rest of them don't look like it, so that's good. You can see this would depict, this is where their chaplain's going to sit. They're going to have a chaplain, and I believe their marshal will sometimes sit up here, but if they have a marshal, but their chaplain's going to sit up here. I like that. Got 3 lesser lights. Secretary's desk. And we've got the junior warden's desk. And we do find an ear of corn. Just came from the lodge that didn't have an ear of corn in North Carolina. So I don't think that just because there's an ear of corn above the junior warden's desk that every junior warden is going to have an ear of corn on top of his station, because he doesn't. And here we've got the rough ashlar and the perfect ashlar here, also on a shelf. And I'm going to put right up here the lodge that we just looked at that has that on the shelf also, because it was probably created by the same brother. Really like the indirect lighting around the sides, so they can turn that off. And they've got the spotlight on the G. He was nice enough to put that on. Your spotlight's here, and it's casting there, so you actually get a nice shadow too. I like that. And here's their altar. Nice kneeling bench. I mean, you don't see them. Normally it's just a big cushion. Most lodges I've ever seen, not a cushion with a logo on it and handles on the side and all that stuff. This being Eastern Star, they might actually move this because it is on casters, so they can wheel it around. I think we were in a meeting a couple lodges ago where they had a piece of carpet under there, but that piece of carpet was all the way on the ground, and they just slid it, and it slid really nice across their floor because their floor was like this. It was a nice tile floor. I like it. Let's see if it opens. Yep, it opens. But I'm not going to get in there. It's a little too heavy for me. And this looks like the exact same Bible that was at the last lodge. And thus he showed me, and behold, the Lord stood upon a wall made by a plumb line. Wonder what that is. I might know. I might actually have that memorized. In fact, I think I do. Let's see if this is Masonic. Yep, From Darkness to Light. It's your first clue. This is definitely a Masonic Bible. And this is just like the last lodge we just left. That lodge was Ararat Lodge. I got a Bible identical to that one. In memory of the Bryant from Wife Ruth. It's a nice altar. Cool looking lodge. So if you're ever in north central North Carolina at an area called Pilot Mountain, North Carolina, I got it right, didn't I? Pilot Mountain, North Carolina, be sure to stop in and visit these brothers. They meet. I'll put a link to their website down below so you know exactly when they meet. And come visit these brothers. I got a chance to meet the master. He was at another meeting with me this week, and so he was able to. He's like, "Yeah, come on and do a video." So I did, and I appreciate his hospitality. They're out there cooking those butts right now that you just saw. But be sure to like and subscribe. Send this to your other brothers. I definitely need all the subscribers I can get. Let me tell you. And join us on our other adventures. We got some more coming up, definitely. So I'm gonna let you go because I'm just out here living the coolest life, Masonic edition.